Hello, students. Uh, in the video session, let us speak and discuss about ant and death and reaction of ant to the death and the difference between ants and human reactions. Right. According to Frost, Robert Frost, as he noted, there is a difference between ants and human actions and human reactions. Ant is an insect, a small insect. Human being is a great personality in the creation. Thus, Frost calls attention to a basic difference between ants and the human beings. The fact that death is common does not, for humans, negate its profundity. Uh, Death is common to all creatures, not for human beings alone. It is decided. Knowing that we being the people having humanity and feelings, concern, we should react for any death, at least for the death of his fellow being, with great concern and sincerity. But that is not found. So the poet has used ant as a metaphor to give us a wonderful lesson with regard to the reactions of ants to the death. Right. Human reactions are often not profound and seldom useful, but they betoken the human way of experiencing life. The ceremony of the funeral, moreover, brings together in common cause people who otherwise may have few opportunities to socialize. When man dies, we generally uh, follow a custom to bury the dead body. And we, that is uh, also the follow the that is the funeral ceremony, the last ceremony for the man who is dead. It is social practice. But when the man dies, and the man who is living, he should react with a great concern for the death. The ceremony of funeral, moreover, brings together in common cause people who otherwise may have few opportunities to socialize. See that at least at the end of the last day of a man, we gather at the place at the funeral ceremony place or in the graveyard, and to feel that we have lost a belonging. These are the things that we find. It is advice the part is going to give for us. Such references over in the background of Fraud's poem. You see here. And the poet, while dealing with the departmental, the word, it is directly connected with the bureaucracy. Bureaucratic or departmental likeness. There is similarity between departmental and bureaucracy. The word departmental is taken from bureaucracy, bureaucratic term, official term, a formal term it is. There is a likeness between these two words. Man has lost all his faith and concern and is acting according to the formalities of the department, not as a human being. He is controlled by the department or an organization. It may be social institution, government or non-government institutions. This is what the poet is thinking over. The differences between ant and human conduct, however, also all attention to the bureaucratic or departmental likeness. The ant world of Fraud's poem has been constructed with the frequent analogies to specialized human institutions and janissaries, commissionaries, courts, and the state funeral of deceased dignitary. Ant's behavior cannot be described successfully. It seems without reference to concepts totally beyond the range of ants. Unlike ants who do it instinctively, human beings have to learn to be efficient and impersonal. Because humans are capable of modifying their social norms, they run the risk of damaging specifically human ideas and feelings when they adapt the modes of social insects. Ants must be departmental and people do not have to be. Like an ancient fable, the poem amuses, then challenges its reader by comparing human conduct to that of other branches of animal kingdom. So right now let us see the critical appreciation and conclusion of the poem. That ant doesn't pay attention to him because it has no business to do. The immediate reaction of the man for the death of other people is that he doesn't care for that. He doesn't react to that. He wanted to do his departmental work, and he thinks that it has no business of him. Another ant crosses the dead body and it also doesn't pay any attention to him because it thinks that it doesn't his duty. He reports the matter to all the ants who meets him on the way. On the order of their queen, the funeral is carried out in a professional manner but with a different attitude. In the poem, the poet also describes the ridiculousness of the animal world, which is depicted with satire showing its relationship with human world. Right, let us summing up the poem. And doesn't doesn't feel any surprise at the sight of Master Mark because he was given to do a specific duty. In the same way, the modern world doesn't care with unusual events because it doesn't come in the way of doing duty. This type of sense is not found in the present day departmental. Man is doing sincerely the duty of department, not the duty as human being. It is true to say that the attitude of modern society is very well depicted in this poem. It should be noted that no one had regarded Jerry as an important individual when he was alive. So now no one cares about his death and everything is accepted as matter of act. See that no one round to stare the dead body of Jerry and it is nobody else's affair, they think. It couldn't be called ungentle, but how thoroughly departmental. Man, the modern man has become departmentalized in all his attitudes, all his reactions, all his behavior. Right here in the poem, when we observe the whole poem, we can understand that, or we come to the conclusion that modern man has lost all his natural feelings to react for losing a fellow being. Natural feelings are crushed in the modern man. He has developed such a attitude and he has become most modern and is stick on to the departmental guidelines and he act to the according to the department. He is constrained himself, he controlled himself to the particular world which is bureaucratic. He is behaving like that. He is not behaving as a human being. But hence, any insects, any animal, any birds die, they immediately rush towards the dead body and carry the dead body for the funeral like man doing. This is what modern man has to learn from the small insects, how they react to the death of any kind of that is creatures in this world. They never do any kind of discrimination in reacting to the death. They sincerely doing the honest funeral ceremony for all the creatures in this world. But man, being a learned, educated, highly intellectual fellow in the modern world, should understand a simple thing from the very simple and small insect. This is what the message Robert Frost is going to share with all the people, especially for the readers in this poem Departmental. So, in the poem, we have discussed many things. I highlighted many things regarding the human behavior and the behavior of the ants. Uh, so far, I hope you have understood the poem. Meet in the next session with the next topic. Thank you for listening. Thank you.